Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Yates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. From the gun, the running back has it. He's past the 30. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Illinois right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another one.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illini!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option, the normal way, with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Ball State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about turning it on? And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Running a read option to the left. Gets it past the marker. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. And he's slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, finding a line on.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Perry. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at it. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On the move. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Crosses the 30. There he goes. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself the chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off play action on 1st down. Fakes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's still got more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well.
Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Gets the back moving. On third and long. Try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Punts it out of the air. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's so hard to tackle these fast guys in the open field. And you see when you duck your head and you're going to try to hit somebody, you can't see him anymore. Ducks his head a little bit. Next thing you know, broken tackle, guys getting extra yards.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He'll do it himself. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois now staring at a third and short. Quarterback keeper.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on second and short. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. He'll pull it on the read. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Huber. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Illinois.
Hands it off. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They want to throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Illini! And the punishment has been extended.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. It'll be 3rd and long. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing, turning it on! Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
36. Brings up 2nd and
Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Creates a little room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking off the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sampson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
They'll try to get outside. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll do it himself. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind. Touchdown, fighting Illini. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ohio, 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They go to the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other. A huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid comments.
There he goes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give as they work on that clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Sampson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could...
Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Perry. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He wants a big play here late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back